7 days and 7 nights. I haven't seen you for a while. You got me thinking, you got me lost in translation, I'm feeling gone. But for now, all I have to say is hello, goodbye. But for now, all I have to say is hello, goodbye.
Hey everyone, I'm here with my 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI Q4, and I just want to do a quick review on this car today and kind of where things stand at 74,000 miles on the odometer. I also want to talk about some issues that I've had with the steering wheel shaking on the highway at 70 to 80 miles per hour, and how the tires that I just put on this car have actually resolved that issue completely. So let's get into it. Talking a little bit about this car, I've got 74,000, just over 74,000 miles on this Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. It's a 2021, and in my last review I talked to you guys about all the different issues that this car has had over 70,000 miles, why it's good to keep up on maintenance when it comes to this type of car, and why it's so important to just make sure you're keeping an eye on it and bring it in for checkups at least twice a year, if not more often. Whether it's an oil change, a tire rotation, or just a general inspection and other maintenance, keeping on top of it's really important with these cars to make sure they're running smooth. Just got this car a car wash. In my last video it was pretty filthy, so hopefully it looks a lot better for you guys today. But I did have an outstanding issue from my last video that has been remedied, and I didn't exactly think that it would be what it actually was, and that was that the Pirelli Scorpion weather active tires that were on the car previously were wearing poorly. Even though they were balanced correctly, the wear was not very good, and so I got these new tires here, which are Michelin CrossClimate2, and shout out to Michelin for providing me these tires to review for you guys today. I did mount and balance them on my own dime at Discount Tire, so shout out to them for putting these on and road force balancing them and dynamic balancing them correctly, so I could get a good ride out of these tires. These CrossClimate2s that I just installed a few days ago have fixed the issue pretty much 99%, from 70 to 80 miles an hour, which is where I was having the vibration in the steering wheel. So that's the good news. Got them all, balanced correctly, like I said, and it rides very smoothly on the highway, even smoother than when this car was new, or when it was new to me at 43,000 miles when I bought it. So those Pirelli Scorpion weather active tires were excellent for traction, road noise, and all that, and just overall smoothness when they were new. But I will say that they were very sensitive to rotations, and also to falling out of balance and wearing not the very best unless you rotated them more often than every 10,000 miles. And I would just say that they didn't stand up to maybe some of the potholes and other things that the car encountered over the course of 30,800 miles that I had them. So I really want to see how these Michelin CrossClimate2s do. These have been vastly smoother in terms of ride and noise than the half-worn Pirelli Scorpion weather actives that I had before. So I'm hoping that I see a much bigger improvement on these in the long term. Another thing I want to highlight about the Michelin CrossClimate2s, these tires have been out for about 5 years now, since the first CrossClimate2s were released. I think it maybe just a little bit less than that. It's been about 4 or 5 years. So they are due for a new generation of tire, but even still, they top the ratings charts when you look at Tire Rack and you look at Consumer Reports. If you've seen the 2025 and 2026 best tires to buy from Consumer Reports in terms of the top pick ratings, you'll see the CrossClimate2 is at the top of the chart. Pretty much rates well in everything, and Consumer Reports found that they would last 95,000 miles in terms of the wear on the vehicles that they tested, which in their case was a Toyota Camry. Tire Rack also tested these on a Toyota Camry, and also I would say that Consumer Reports rated them a top pick in the midsize SUV category, which this car would fall into. But you can also use these on passenger cars like normal sedans and hatchbacks, or small SUVs, or even slightly larger SUVs. So they got plenty of sizes and options when it comes to the CrossClimate2. And a few updates from the Michelin side of things in terms of their internal testing, and also with DeRoziers Consulting, which is a third-party firm that does testing for Michelin. They recently did a treadwear test on a Goodyear Weather Ready 2 tire and found that the Michelin CrossClimate2 actually outperformed the tread life of the Weather Ready 2, which is the latest release from Goodyear, by over 20,000 miles. In the same exact treadwear test, using the same vehicle, same conditions, same road, apples to apples, and the same tire size, to keep as many variables the same, and running at an annualized rate of 13,500 miles per year. The Weather Ready 2 lasted 56,000 miles, and the Michelin CrossClimate2 lasted 79,000 miles. So that's a 23,000 mile improvement in terms of or advantage in treadwear over the Weather Ready 2, which is the leading competitor, and also against the Weather Active, the Pirelli Weather Active, Scorpion Weather Active that I actually had on this car before. It outperformed that one by about 19,000 miles on a Honda CR-V in a slightly different tire size. But the CrossClimate2 on that Honda CR-V lasted 77,800 miles, and the Pirelli Scorpion Weather Active lasted 58,000 miles. So 19,700 mile advantage in terms of treadwear. So again, leading competitor with both the Pirelli Scorpion Weather Active and the Goodyear Weather Ready 2, and both of them couldn't measure up to the Michelin CrossClimate2 in terms of treadwear. So that's the latest from DeRoziers Consulting from Michelin USA in terms of their internal and third-party testing. And I'm pretty hopeful that these tires will last me even longer than the 60,000 mile treadwear warranty that's included, even with my more spirited driving and and more frequent driving than the average annual miles in the US. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I got these tires on, and shout out to Michelin for providing me for these to review for you guys. And I just wanted to let you know that these completely resolved that steering vibration issue that I was having on the highway. I'm extremely happy about that. And so more videos will be coming up shortly on this Michelin CrossClimate2 tire and on this 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.